name is Jenta Hayes, and I am going to do my presentation over my journey of learning how to walk all over again, walking with God, and learning to walk with others. For 5 years of my life, I lived with pain from my foot all the way up to my shoulders, and that pain was due to what my podiatrist diagnosed as a collapsed arch. My arch in my left foot had collapsed below my heel line, and it threw off my entire bone structure, causing all of this pain. In 2006, I had to have what is called an ankle and foot osteotomy. That is a surgery that required my surgeon to break 4 major bones in my foot, rebuild them, rebuild an arch, and stabilize my ankle by fusing it together so that it could no longer move to the right or to the left, but it could only go forward. There were a couple of major lessons that I learned for over the last 4 years of going through rehabilitation and learning to walk again. One, I learned to walk physically heel to toe in a proper form. 2, I learned to walk out my faith with the Lord by walking through the Word each day. And 3, I learned to walk with other women and learn about their lives, as well as being able to share how God is operating in my life. And here is my journey of walking with God and walking with women. The major surgery. I had to have some help walking. It's kind of like a baby. You can't do this on your own from the beginning. So in order to help with that proper foot traction, I would put bands around my ankle, resistance bands, and that helped me to learn to place my heel down first and roll up to my toe. After about 5 months of walking around Exalt and finally starting to feel like I had some strength in my ankle, I decided to head down to White Rock Lake and walk the lake. I was able to walk longer periods of time at that point. I think probably about 40 minutes by then. I would walk 20 minutes one direction and then walk the other 20 minutes back to my car. The discipline of walking permeated other areas of my life. I went from 30 minutes to an hour long, from walking solo to walking alongside other women. I even learned during that time to walk through the Word, so that discipline permeated my spiritual life. And I would spend time walking through the Word in the morning, studying Scripture. After I was done studying Scripture, I would get up and go out and take my walk for the day. From time to time, women started coming to ask to walk with me as they saw me taking my walks. And I thought, how befitting, the Lord called me to ministry with women, and who would have thought that that ministry would have taken flight from a plight that had happened with me having to have the foundation of my body broken. So it went from maybe 1 to 2 women a week to 4 or 5 to 6 or 8 women a month, and those walks were long. During those walks, we had the chance to just talk about life. We would get the chance to pray together. A lot of confession happened during that time, and I began to learn about their cultures, their dreams, their visions, their ministry passions, from just being able to enjoy the daily sun shining down on us during those walks.